been a hot minute since I ran all through the jam. And I just can't understand what it was that those dancers had. They must be mad to be able to step out and release so fast. But to tell the truth, it was more like a blast from the past, seeing the class with which those cats hit the tracks. So now I'm taking it back. Watching them get down was like watching rhyming but with dancing. And even the cats who went up there tiptoeing and prancing could speak in multiple languages like their native tongue is English, but they could rep for the people in France. And it was like taking in a cinematic romance. The way they made love to the beat is like that old black and white with the red dress and a martini glass. And the dudes in tuxedos, and underneath, they're rocking Speedos. And they rubbing their necks like they just finished the slapstick for Three Amigos. Because when homegirl walked by, she stole the fire out their eyes. When they broke their necks to steal a glance, just smooth and sexy as silk as it fits and forms their bodies at hand. And perchance, I can take this crazy energy I feel and transform it into some useful productivity whilst I dance. Here I stand. Here I stand, lost in the facets of contemplation, overlooking the crossroads of loving and living. And what's giving me such a hard time is the necessity to reconcile the heart, mind, and world around me. And these dudes may cloud me, but the level of creativity in my bloodline is destiny. And what you need to understand is that every step that I take pays homage to the heritage running all through my ancestry. So bless me with what I deserve. Step up and recognize what real talent is worth. No longer am I the kid all blind and naive from having just been birthed. The eyes are wide open now, and your boy is ready to bring the hurt. Why do I have to choose between love and survival? Why is it that those dudes who are straight up on their grind, who can rip and flip a beat and move in ways that blow your mind, and why haven't you seen it, do you ask? Well, sure they have time, but no one takes chances on people who come with that next level rhyme. Whether it's for love or for the money, I still get to dance. But that's what I thought. As far as that's concerned, I can still destroy a beat or lace up a smooth groove. But when I realized my heart wasn't in it, it became the exact kind of dance that I don't want to do. It's true. And I had no issues walking away from the group. The cookie cutter gimmick is not one of the seeds born from the root. Yeah, I like to make loot. But this form of dance that I love can do a lot more than just open me up after I get loose. I can speak in several tongues. I can laugh and cry when I'm sad. I can present a 5-page dissertation. Crack a fake smile or be just plain mad. I can do all this and more, and all while I dance. I mean, every now and then I just want to bring some heat, light the dance floor ablaze and leave them with burnt and crispy feet. But dance is also art, as beautiful and as ugly as the world that creates it. And after seeing it, you might decide that you hate when the art before you penetrates so deep into your soul that you can't simply disengage because the emotion swallows you whole. So why don't you do it? Step to the stage and do your thing, man. Man, don't you see? This isn't another opportunity to bust another elevated, syncopated, hyper-lyrical rhyme. But instead, I need you to come with that knowledge of self that fed the wealth of your personal, emotional, and mental health. And all while dropping bombs like your nickname was Stealth, filled with the kind of passion that you get from those church folk who sit back through the whole sermon and they aren't afraid to shout out loud, well. Just to keep it real with you, I'm trying to make major moves. I don't mind doing high choreography, but I'd like to be able to say something too. This hip hop that I love can be the kind of art form that shows true. But if hip-hop is dance and dance is art, then what is it that hip-hop should do? We all have a story to tell, an opinion worth sharing. When expression wears many faces, to adorn one would be daring. But now that I say it, maybe it's only myself that I'm sparing. I'm not so great at public speaking, it always leaves me swearing. But if I choose a different mask, there's a possibility I guard the character. Each and every person who treads upon this dirt was given something so amazing that it self-actualizes their work. But it's work to get there and requires a constant personal choice. And after all I've been through, it dawns on me that this hip-hop that I love, it gives me my own unique voice. I have a voice, and it's dying to be heard. But I have to warn you, the language I use is void of any words. I have a voice. Now let me clear my throat, because I plan to make statements without fear, full of hope. That the voice that I found can change the hearts of those who hear the caliber of my sound. I have a voice. So it's time to step up my game and bring to the forefront the realities of the fame, the realities of today, the realities that some kids deal with, the realities of the streets, the realities that some kids deal with just so they can eat. We've reached a point in our society where we can no longer run from the truths that surround us. So it's time to make a choice. Make excuses, close your eyes, wait for someone else to solve it, or get off your butts. Put pride of self on the line and let loose your inner voice. Sometimes in life, when nobody answers the door, you just have to knock down a wall. I have a voice. And now that I know it, I'm going to share my inner monologue with all.